Hello, this is Beatrice Bruno, the Drill Sergeant of Life, and I'd like to talk to you today about SMART goals. Now, we're going with a twist on this because normally the S would be specific, M would be measurable, A would be achievable, but we're going to do something a little bit different today because we need to take a different view of our goals. Now, for my SMART goals, the S means see it. Have you seen the goal that you're making? Remember when you were a child and you may have asked your mom, your dad, your grandma, your grandpa to buy you that one special toy at Christmas time? It could have been a bicycle. And when you asked for it, they probably said something like, well, we'll see. Or maybe, I don't know yet. But it didn't matter what they said because after you asked the question, after you made the request, you ran off because you could see yourself riding that bicycle. In my case, at 9 years old, I asked for a typewriter. And I got my little blue Selectric typewriter for Christmas that year. But before I got it, I could imagine myself just pecking at the keys. So see, with a goal, you have to first see it. Because if you don't see it before you see it, you'll never see it. You got it? Okay, let's move on. The M in my version of SMART goals means momentum. Picture a snowball at the top of a mountain and you push it off. And as the snowball rolls down the hill, it gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. My question for you today is your vision, your goal getting bigger and bigger and bigger, or is it staying the same size? You have to create momentum in your life so that your goal will grow so big that you'll be able to walk in that thing when it happens. So we have see it and momentum. The third letter is A. Now, this is a bad word to most of society, but the A means accountability. You have to be accountable to yourself. You have to be accountable to your goal. If your family is involved, you have to be accountable to your family. But you've got to be accountable so that you will see the full fruition, get the full experience of that goal that you want to see in your life. So we have see it, momentum, accountability. And here's the R. Reach for the stars even if you have to tiptoe. Sometimes in life, we have to reach for our goals like never before because if we don't reach for those goals, they'll just stay just out of our reach. But just like when we were kids and we'd look up in the sky and we'd see all those stars up there and we just reach for them like we could really touch them. Well, guess what? Your goal is the same way. You have to reach for that goal even if you have to stand on your tiptoes. And finally, okay, well, let me do a brief recap. See it, momentum, accountability, reach for it like you're reaching for the stars, even if you have to tiptoe. And finally, the T is take a risk on you. Let me ask you this question. If you're not willing to take a risk on you, how do you expect me to take a risk on you? Every day in business, in life, in whatever, in relationships, we have to take risks. Now, some of those risks pan out, but some of them don't, But nonetheless, we have to take risk because our goals mean so much more to us than not making it through that risk. So there you have it. See it, see your goal, get your momentum, be accountable to yourself and your goal, reach for the stars even if you have to tiptoe, and take a risk on you. This is Beatrice Bruno, the Drill Sergeant of Life. I hope I've given you something that will help you today because 2014 is right around the corner and I want you to achieve all your goals. So I'll be seeing you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.